Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Darius Davis to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, report. Yo.
Lamar now from the gun. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
On the line, ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Back.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
11, 11. Gun. Dot. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Dot.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Dot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's taking a shot down the big game downfield. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get 6 more on their early advantage. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Bailey set to kick off.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 14. And they've got a long field ahead. Brock got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Dot.
Now Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
From the 28. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. To throw again, it's Burrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Gun, gun. Dot.
A give left side to Brown. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score
11,
points,
11, 11.
but it can do some serious damage.
Dot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion left.
Dot.
4th down, Burrow. Throw is caught by the back. And this one does not go far. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a two-score game early. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Bengals are going to be backed up to begin this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Justin Madubuike making that stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Go try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Blitz coming here, Jackson. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there, and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Drive entire straights. It's 3rd and 9. Lamar back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. A run with Brown. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On the ground, Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw.
Here we go.
You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
12. Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 MT. 11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
To the air, 3rd and long. It's complete to Turner. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Gun.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball.
Ready?
But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a one-score game before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 3. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Jackson now to return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he'll go down here at the 16. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit. And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special teams going set the tone, and boy, did they ever to begin the second half. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They run again with Hubbard. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
Brown on the carry. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Tackle made there by the rookie from Arkansas.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
11.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the 48. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go. Shot.
Now Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Check.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. As that'll leave to use the rest of the way. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. That goes for 36 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Finds his man, Rice. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he gets him around 6 there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That's complete to Leggett. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Lamar throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and goal, Hubbard. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
On 1, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. Stop.
From the 32. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Completes this one to Rice. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. On 1st down, Jackson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in the spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
We change it.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Legette's got it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow setting to throw. This one taken in by Chase. And he's going to bring it up to the... before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Now it's Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run